Welcome back to the Action Zone. You're watching Undisputed Wrestling Desk, where WWE comes alive. Subscribe and get ready for the latest updates. Roman Reigns has finally spoken out, and what he revealed has turned the entire wrestling world upside down. In a heartfelt interview from his recovery room, the Tribal Chief opened up about the night in Paris that changed his life and career. Fans everywhere had seen the shocking footage, but no one expected the emotional truth Roman would share about betrayal, pressure, and the hidden tensions that nearly pushed him to his breaking point. This wasn't just a wrestling segment gone wrong. This was a moment that exposed serious issues inside the world of sports entertainment. The incident that shook Paris. The Clash in Paris event was supposed to be another milestone in WWE's global expansion. Instead, it became the center of a controversy that fans still can't stop talking about. During what was scheduled to be a routine backstage segment, Roman was blindsided by an unscripted confrontation involving Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. What was supposed to be a planned moment escalated into chaos due to miscommunication, over-aggression, and a loss of control. Roman admitted that he immediately sensed something was off, explaining that the sudden shift in energy and intensity caught everyone around him by surprise. Although the situation was quickly de-escalated by officials, the emotional toll on Roman was far deeper than anyone imagined. Roman's hidden struggle. For the first time, Roman revealed that he had been dealing with pressure, stress, and physical exhaustion leading up to the event. Traveling internationally, managing media responsibilities, training schedules, and being the face of a global company took a major toll. In Paris, he reached a point where even minor incidents felt overwhelming. He shared that he had been pushing himself harder than ever, trying to meet expectations while struggling with fatigue he didn't want anyone to see as weakness. The confrontation triggered an emotional response rooted not in physical harm, but in the deeper reality of burnout. The misunderstanding with Braun Breaker. Roman clarified that his relationship with Braun Breaker had been positive for months. He had spent time mentoring Braun, giving him advice, and helping mold him into a future star. According to Roman, this made the moment in Paris even more difficult emotionally. The young performer misunderstood creative direction, acted with too much intensity, and the exchange spiraled faster than anyone could react. Roman emphasized that Braun is not a villain, just a passionate rising star who made a costly mistake in the heat of the moment. The incident, he explained, hurt more on a personal level than a professional one. Bronson Reed's role. Roman explained that Bronson Reed entered the scene trying to protect Braun and calm things down, but the timing made the situation appear worse than it actually was. Rumors online painted the moment as something far bigger than reality, and Roman admitted that he didn't have the strength at the time to correct the misinformation. As days went by, speculation snowballed, leaving all three performers emotionally drained. The internet made it worse. One of the most emotional parts of Roman's interview came when he described how the internet reaction intensified everything. Fans began creating their own narratives, assumptions spread faster than facts, and social media transformed the moment into a global controversy. Roman said that reading false claims about conspiracies, hidden agendas, and backstage politics only made his recovery more difficult. He revealed that he was overwhelmed by the pressure of trying to remain silent while the world talked about him non-stop. False rumors of conspiracy and cover-ups. Roman directly addressed online theories that claimed the incident was part of a deeper plot within WWE. He stated clearly that there was no conspiracy, no organized wrongdoing, and no hidden agenda behind what happened. It was a misunderstanding, fueled by adrenaline, stress, and a breakdown in communication, nothing more. Roman admitted that some of the rumors genuinely affected him emotionally, especially those suggesting his co-workers wanted to harm him or replace him. He called those claims hurtful, unfair, and completely untrue. The emotional toll on Roman's family. Roman also opened up about how the incident affected his family. His children, exposed to social media, saw exaggerated headlines that deeply frightened them. His wife was overwhelmed by the public speculation and constant messages from fans expressing fear and concern. Roman said that the hardest part of the entire ordeal wasn't the moment in Paris. It was comforting his children, explaining the truth, and reassuring his family that he was safe. Their emotions, he said, were what motivated him to speak publicly. Support from the wrestling community. While rumors claimed the locker room stayed silent, Roman revealed the truth. Many wrestlers privately reached out with messages of love, support, and concern. Some visited him, Some called daily, others checked in quietly to avoid adding to the media buzz. Roman emphasized that the locker room stands together and that the picture painted online of a divided roster is far from reality. He expressed gratitude to the performers who took time to lift his spirits and help him process the emotional fallout. Roman on his recovery journey, Roman shared that the weeks following Paris were emotionally challenging. He struggled with fatigue, anxiety, and self-doubt, feelings that he rarely talks about publicly. He realized he had been carrying the expectations of an entire company on his shoulders for years, often ignoring his own mental and emotional well-being. The Paris incident forced him to slow down, to rest, and to reconnect with his family. He is now undergoing a recovery plan focused on balance, therapy, and long-term wellness. A message to Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. In a surprising and powerful moment, Roman revealed that he recently spoke privately with both Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. The conversation was emotional but positive. They cleared the air, acknowledged the misunderstandings, apologized to one another, and agreed to move forward. Roman said he sees enormous potential in both men, and that one incident will not define their futures or their relationships. He stressed growth, forgiveness, and unity. Roman's message to fans. Roman ended his interview with a heartfelt message to fans around the world. He thanked them for their passion, concern, and loyalty, but asked them to stop spreading harmful narratives that hurt real people. "We're entertainers," he said. "We give you everything we have. Sometimes we break, sometimes things go wrong, but we are still human. We still feel pain, fear, and pressure just like everyone else." He urged fans to focus on positivity, healing, and the future rather than fueling negativity that makes recovery harder for everyone involved. What comes next for Roman Reigns? While Roman has no confirmed return date, he assured fans that he will return, stronger, wiser, and more centered. He plans to take better care of himself, continue his therapy, and come back to wrestling with a renewed mindset. Roman said that Paris taught him the importance of communication, safety, and mental health in a demanding industry. He wants to use his platform to promote wellness and support among wrestlers moving forward. The story isn't over, but the truth is finally out. Roman Reigns has set the record straight. The Paris incident wasn't a conspiracy. It wasn't a planned attack. It wasn't a cover-up. It was a painful misunderstanding magnified by pressure, exhaustion, and the unforgiving speed of the internet. Roman made it clear that he holds no grudges and wants to move forward with respect, unity, and maturity, both for himself and for the entire wrestling world.